Welcome to Spiritual Solutions TV. Today we are going to be talking about the fastest way, the most effective way to get your money back from your debtors, from those stubborn debtors who took money from you and they don't want to pay back. The fastest way and the easiest way for someone to pay back your money. This works, but before you do this, make sure you have the faith, the trust, and the belief that it's going to work for you and it will effectively work for you. You put your faith in the universe to make your wishes come true. Be friendly to the nature because the nature is God and God is the nature. This recipe will work for you, and I can assure you that there will be no diabolical side effects. It's all natural. There are no diabolic effects attached to it. It works like magic, tested and trusted, a confirmed recipe. Before you do this spiritual recipe, make sure you have the faith and the trust, and it's going to work like magic. And what is this awesome remedy I'm about to tell you? It is the wonders of a native egg and an alligator pepper seed. Use an alligator pepper seed and a native egg in this way. A native egg is very powerful, and an egg represents life. An alligator pepper seed is normally spiritual in nature. It can solve 99% of all your spiritual problems. There are spiritual powers, very strong spiritual powers attached to an alligator pepper. With an alligator pepper, you can command lots of things to begin to happen. With the alligator pepper seeds, you can command your debtors to pay back whatever they owe you. This alligator pepper seeds is also called the seeds of paradise. If you use these seeds for someone who angered you, someone who hurt you so bad, they will all come to their knees, begging for forgiveness and apologizing. The combination of a native egg and alligator pepper seed is a spiritual bomb. And believe me, this is going to work for you just effectively. So how do you do this? How do you use these two items to achieve these spiritual wonders? Get 7 seeds of alligator pepper. Before getting those 7 seeds, you are advised to bury the alligator pepper in the ground for either 3 days, 7 days, or 21 days. This procedure makes the alligator pepper seeds to work for you 7 times over. It makes it excessively powerful. Get the alligator pepper seeds and open it behind your back. Use both hands to open the alligator pepper behind your back. And should in case any seed falls down, don't you pick it up and use it. It is for the gods. It has already connected with the spirits of the land to work in your favor. So you use the seeds that did not fall on the ground. Open it and get 7 seeds of it. Put it under your tongue. This recipe is best done in the early mornings, in the early hours of the morning, when you have not spoken to anyone else, when no one has not seen you and you have not spoken to anyone else. You have not greeted any other person and you have not spoken to anyone. Get 7 seeds, put under your tongue. Once you put it under your tongue, bring out a native egg. Write the name of the person on the egg who owes you with a red pen. Hold the egg out in the air and say whatever you want to command. Say your heart's desires on the egg. Before you speak, call on the God of the universe, the God who created the heavens and the earth. Call on your ancestors, the people who gave birth to you, the people who saw this earth before you, the people who carried you in their womb, the people who made you, the people who brought you forth onto this earth. Call on your guardian angel. Call on Mother Earth to bear you witness. And make these 2 items work for you. The alligator pepper and the egg will make that very person who is owing you to pay you. Or make that very person who promised you money and has been telling you one story after the other and has refused to fulfill their promise, this alligator pepper and the egg is going to make the person pay your money. Anyone who promised you and is owing you, for this reason, they will not be free until they pay back the money. And before you start saying your prayers and your heart's desires, make sure you call on the person's name 7 times. Call on their full name 7 times. Recite the promise they made to you before collecting your money. Call on them to remember the debt they owe you and come and pay. Let your heart be pained. Let your mind be sober. You don't have to shout because you have the seed in your mouth. If you shout in anger, they might fall off. Speak in a calm voice, yet with a very troubled and pained heart. Speak with a broken heart and speak with pain in your heart. Get tired of you waiting for your money. Get tired of the circumstances around you. Remember the pain that the money has caused you. Get tired and cry out to the universe. Once you are done speaking, spit out the alligator pepper seeds on the egg and say this: alligator pepper does not embark. Before you speak, spit on the alligator spit the alligator pepper seeds from your mouth on the egg 3 times. 3 times while calling the name of the person to pay back your money. Alligator pepper seed does not embark on a shameful journey. Once you're done saying this, throw the egg, let it get broken, throw the egg, but make sure it doesn't splash on you, and say these words, and say that my words will come to fulfillment. Your recipe is done. Believe me, this works as like magic. If you do this as I've explained, it will come to pass. Do this spiritual work whenever you want your debtors to pay you, or on anyone who has promised to give you money and has to fulfill the promise. Do this and come back and testify. Thanks for watching this video, and may the God of the universe continue to bless you. Thank you.